Welcome to the Talking Book. Today we're going to check out this book called Going Solo by Roald Dahl. So when I thought of doing this book suggestions or book insights or book reviews, whatever you might call, when I thought of doing this, the first book that came into my mind is this one. Who is this Roald Dahl? He's a famous storyteller. He has written a number of books for kids. And some of his books are made into movies like Charlie the Chocolate Factory and Matilda. You can go and watch them on Netflix. So his writing is very crisp and clear, and the storytelling will be so awesome that you love it. So what is in this book? Let me read the back of the book. Going Solo tells of how, when he grew up, Roald Dahl left England for Africa, and a series of daring and dangerous adventures began. From tales of plane crashes to surviving snake bites, read all about Roald Dahl's life before becoming the world's #1 storyteller. This book is full of exciting and strange things, some funny, some frightening, but all true. I've only written about those moments that I consider memorable, Roald Dahl. So he himself has said this. So this is an autobiography that he has written, his own true stories. So as mentioned, he travels from England to Africa for his job, work, and the adventures that he faces on the way is what is in this book. And this is a sequel to his book, Boy. So you can read that as well. First, when I got this book from the bookstore, I thought it's gonna be really boring because check out the chapter titles. So these chapter titles, what it told me was it's about some war and stuff, and really it's gonna be boring.
What?
That's what I thought. And some terms like these show of them, what. So these terms and names I can't even spell, and I thought it's really a boring stuff that I got into, but I cannot escape because my mindset is like, if I finish one book, then only I can go to the next book. So whatever I get from the bookstore, I have to finish. That's what my rule is. So anyway, I started reading this book. It ended up so interesting that I was feeling so upset and bad when it was all about to end. I mean, when I was going to finish this book, when I felt that the book is done, I was really quite sad because I'm done with the book. So well, what was so interesting in the book is, as told before, so he was working at RAF. Initially, he would be working at some other place, but later he'll join RAF during the war times. Like all the youngsters at those times will do, they'll go and join RAF or army or something like that. So our Roald Dahl also joins the RAF, and he learns to ride the planes, jets, and whatever. Those jet planes alone, all alone, riding it to fight enemies. One such time, his plane crashes down, and luckily he survives through it. And that part of the story was really interesting and mind-blowing. And not only that, he has described about some creatures like this green mamba, which is an African snake, I guess. And the way he has described the green mamba is really, will feel so frightening. And at one of the instances, he comes across, they encounter this lion. And the situation, he would have described it so funnily, It would be so interesting to read all those things. And not only that, he goes on a solo road trip, where he will come across many animals, elephants, giraffes, and even monkeys, I guess. It's been a long time that I've read this book, so I just remember only a few things. So he goes on this long trip, and while we read, we can see the culture, geography of African people. He has also attached few black and white pictures with which we can, travel back to those times along with him. This is a picture from, flying training, Nairobi. Okay, this is a place. So he has also attached maps, so you can always side by side check where he is, where he's traveling. See, Nairobi is here, so you can always check. And this is a complete pack of adventurous journey if you read this book. He would also have explained about aircrafts. He would have described it so well. And in between, you can see some letters, These are the letters that he writes to his mother who is staying away from him. And so that's it. The book is about. So if you are an adventure lover who loves to travel, this book is for you. So go ahead, buy this Going Solo book from your nearby bookstore and read it. We'll meet you in the next video with my next book. If you want a Tamil version of this video, you can check out the description. You can share it with your friends. And okay guys, take care then. Bye bye.